Hi, I'm Chrissy. Gonna do a lymphatic drainage video today. So I mix up my videos on this channel. But it's self-help today. It's a good day to do it because our season is changing and it helps the immune. So whenever we're doing these, I want you to remember to breathe in through your nose. That helps the parasympathetic to relax the blood pressure, and it helps to be more effective on your drainage. So when you breathe, go and open up. Big breath. I want you to make your diaphragm move all the organs. It's a good start. Now get your hands behind your ears and just gently, you're going to kind of pull softly. You'll feel a little drainage down your throat of a swallow. That's a good start. And get down to your clavicles and tap. And it's just kind of right into the clavicle. You're going to use that line. If you can't see your clavicles because you're that swollen, then you could do tapping. That works too. If it's tender, just be gentle. Just be kind to yourself. The gentle is good with this system. So I like to cross over. Sometimes my shoulders get kind of tired in the day, and I just cross over. And while you're here, you're going to go from the middle of your body, and you're going to sweep up to your armpit. And you're going to get it up in there. You're going to take the quarter of your pectoralis muscle, your chest muscle, you'll feel it. And then you can dip your fingers up into that armpit. And if it's tender, just work with it. Be gentle with yourself. It's going to get better after you go back and do this again, because I'm going to have you repeat this. So, go back over here again. Okay, go to those little clavicles. Do this little tapping, whatever you want. It all works. It's very effective. It's better than nothing, for sure. You might start feeling drainage if you're really backed up. So I'm going to go to this side, and I'm pushing in, release. And I'm getting that pectoralis muscle again. Fingertips are up in my armpit. Can pump. The pump is the most effective. Breathe. Helps your mind escape. It helps you relax. It just does a lot of good. Swallow when you're going to swallow. If you've got to go to the bathroom, the best time to do that is before you start this. It will, if you did a really good job on yourself and you were really backed up, you're going to wind up having to go to the bathroom. You're going to be like, why is this affecting me? So, okay, there's the belly line here. I want you to use an invisible line from the belly. Everything goes on the sides here. Come out, and it goes up to the armpit. Using that invisible line, I want you to sweep up to where that invisible line is. Up the side, I want you to sweep. Okay? You get goosebumps, and that's good. I love it whenever you get goosebumps. That's what you get with the gentle flow. Oh, excuse me. Okay? And then the next is your hips, where your underwear go into linguinal, and where they also come out at the top. I want you to tap into those, and if you can feel your hip bones, give those a tap right above the hip bones. So you can usually just kind of do this with your hands and feel them. You could do this little dance. This is good. It helps the muscles too. You don't have to go too hard. You don't have to hurt your shoulders trying to do this, but I just want to show you where those lymph nodes are to help you find that line. Those are pumps. When you find those bones, you go and you pump into the bones. It's almost like you're going under, but you don't want to be, too much force. And your bladder is close to here, so you don't want to push too hard on that either. And I don't want you to cause yourself a hernia trying to do this. It's a delicate little system. It doesn't need much. And then just go here. You can push into the belly. Just like you were situating your britches like this, So you'll see me doing it all the time. Sometimes I'll get my leg, and that helps me find it when I've got my clothes on and I'm just trying to give myself a little workout. Take your hand. If you feel better doing this somewhere else besides public, I get it. This is the detailed of it all. But it's literally a triangle from behind the knee. You make a triangle. That is where the main lymph nodes are of the leg. And the reason why it gets all swollen right here and the knee and here is because it's backed up. in the hips. So if your lymphedema and your hips are backed up and your legs are lymphedema, you want to use these, the upper body lymph nodes, the ones that are healthy. So I'm just trying to give y'all an understanding. So I like to prop my leg up and I pull up gently, just give myself a little bit of a massage. If you can't reach up underneath into the bikini stuff, then anything you can do here, a little twist and pressure. If you have a few rolls, that's okay. You could just hug your rolls and you can rock. That helps too. And I know shoulders get so tired, so take a break if you don't have the energy and the breath to do all of this. And if you are struggling with your legs but can't help them, put them up against the wall for 5 minutes. I don't know if my video is in a good angle. Let me try this again. Sometimes you just gotta use everything in your sight for a phone prompt, whatever it's called. So, excuse any mess on my floors. I'm just trying to be a demonstration today. Don't knock a hole in your wall either. But try to get your legs up and hang out 5 minutes, 20 minutes if you can even be here that long, but 5 minutes is better than nothing. And here you can actually do some of that technique probably easier because gravity has moved all of your tissue out of the way, and a lot of people can feel their bones. So this could be where you continue your work and just be easy on yourself. Hang out, breathe. You can go back over clavicles while you're doing this. Do circles with your ankles. That's a very good technique. And here you can keep them up, just sweeping, even a light sweep. And that helps. That little bit of love to yourself helps. So I'm just trying to be a good demonstration for you guys. I know lots of people who are unable to get their legs, so I know this is a challenge to get on the floor, and it doesn't have to be a floor for sure. It could be a yoga mat, a bed, and you just go, don't break your headboard, but like if you can be on your bed and have somebody help you get there, put your legs in the air. Elevating your legs. If you can't put them in the air, and you have like a bench, you can put them on and fold them. That would be fine too, because it's above your heart. Excuse me while I struggle to get to the phone. It's good for your heart too to do this. But if it's above your heart, it's going to help drain. Gravity pulls everything to the ground. So when you can reverse gravity and put things out, elevate things, it helps you. For those that are lymphedema and they are struggling with a swollen arm trying to get through this, I would recommend cooling off your arm, because the heat, if you can do like a cold shower, and then try to like put your arm on the wall, it's nice and cool in the shower if it's tile, and cool it off in the water while you're running the cold water on your hand, and try to keep your hand in the air and do a motion like this, and the sweeps that we mentioned before. Do gentle sweeps on your arm. It will help. Like if you do the full routine with the clavicle and then the hips, however you can. I've given you enough demonstration to be able to get it to drain the full body. If you're someone who has a lot of medication on you, I would recommend only doing first half of your body and very light amount, because the medicine can subside in the lymphatic system. And as crazy as that seems, I've had people have like the response of their medication that they take, because it's releasing into the system, it's causing it to remedicate them. So I want to put that out there. Try, if you are on a lot of like chemo, if you're on chemo, give this time before you do any of this, because it's going to put a lot of toxin in your body. So those that are doing treatments, I would recommend talking to your doctor and seeing how they feel about you doing your drainage, just to be on the safe side, because I don't want this to be taken lightly. I've had a client that was on chemo and she didn't tell me that was a recent chemo, and it relapsed on her and it made her sick. And you don't want to have to drive with that. Some people are having to drive themselves, and I don't want to get too detailed into the information, but I've just had a lot of experience, and I just want to put a heads up about the fact that you are detoxing your metabolic system. And when that happens, it flushes. So drink water. Please drink a lot of water. You're going to get thirsty after you've worked on yourself. That's your body trying to make the change and exchange with the cardiovascular to help detox you. And it was a really good thing to do for yourself. And you can do this every day, so long as you're in a place with medication that would not like make your stomach feel like challenged to detox. So I would say go small. It doesn't hurt to go small, but doing a full lymphatic like we just did with a heavy amount of medication, it could just it could affect your stomach. I don't think that it's going to do much more harm than that, but if you feel like you need to talk to your doctor about it, then please do. Anyhow, you just enjoy your day, and I hope y'all feel better. God bless.